it looks like there might be some trouble in Tampa.
Tampa.
Maybe Tom didn't want to hang up the cleats this early after all. But he wasn't satisfied with what was going on in Tampa.
Oh, no.
What do you think about that?
Wait, this guy?
So I guess Tom Brady went on to he did an interview, right? He sat down with them, and he kind of said that he wasn't pleased with how the Buccaneers organization was running things.
Wow.
He said whenever Bruce Arians tore his ACL and his no contact injury, he I guess Brian Leftwich and Tom Brady came up with a plan, and they liked the plan. It was a good plan. The team liked the plan. Bruce Arians comes back, looks at the plan, scraps it all.
Dude.
Whoa. Says this isn't what we're doing.
Dude.
And I guess that rubbed Tom Brady the wrong way.
Tom Brady can't complain because he basically ran that team.
Well, apparently he didn't, I guess. Apparently he thought he did.
This is making me, all this stuff about Bruce Arians is making me believe AB might have been right.
Whoa. Hey, that's another twist.
If Brady had a problem with Bruce and AB came out with something, and he was saying, but he also said, screw Tom Brady.
But everybody says that he is the most player-friendly coach in the whole NFL.
Who, Bruce?
Yeah.
He's got that C4 strapped on his chest.
Yeah.
He told AB,
ready to blow at any time.
If you can't get out there, GTFO.
What does that stand for?
Nothing.
There's the stands, pal.
Tom Brady's coming back. He's playing for the 49ers next year. Watch.
Well, I'll tell you what.
What the heck?
Watch. You watch.
I really like all this stuff coming up because hopefully this means that no good quarterbacks are going to go to Tampa. Hopefully this means all the good players.
What do you think they're going to wait? They're going to...
No, I'm saying they're going to think that it's a toxic environment. Maybe
Bruce Arians just retire.
Maybe it's not as big of a paradise as they thought it was.
Did he specifically say Bruce was the issue, or did he say the whole thing?
I mean, he said the Buccaneers organization, but the example he gave was that example.
Dang.
Maybe he's just used to that military type environment from New England, and it was way more loosey goosey over there in Tampa.
Well, why would that be a problem? Huh? Why would that be a problem?
Because it seems like things aren't in place, and they aren't, there's not a set, I don't know,
So you think if, let's say, Tom Brady and Steven Belichick came up with a game plan, Bill comes back from the Brewski house and says,
well, is this the only problem Bruce Arians switched up the game plan?
This is what they talked about.
I mean, here's the thing, as a player, you can't always get what you want.
Oh, you think he's being a crowd?
I mean, there's a reason why there's a reason why there's a head coach. You know what I mean? There's a reason why there's a GM and an owner.
That's what I'm saying.
Those people are above the players, even if it's Tom Brady.
You're thinking maybe players should play.
Yeah, that's kind of
these players are they're all babies anymore. How about you guys grow a pair?
So
just play the game.
So is this kind of are you kind of saying this and speculating Brady might have retired? No, just so he doesn't have to play on the Bucs?
The thing is, he could come back.
I'm convinced Giselle made him retire. She said, hey,
it kind of seems like that, doesn't it?
You need to be around your kids are getting older. Because she always had it. She wanted him gone a long time ago.
Oh, she's hot.
So I honestly think she's the reason why he pieced out.
That could be it.
I feel like it wasn't entirely his decision because I feel like he would, because he likes attention. He would have said at the beginning, and then this whole season would have been one last ride.
The whole last thing was really weird, just how it all went down in the end. It was it was leaked, and then it was he's not retiring, and then it was here's the statement, he's retiring. It was weird.
Remember what he did when he was leaving New England? How that was the biggest thing in the world.
He had a commercial.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly, dude. This was such a big thing.
Giselle called Adam Schefter. She said, "Hey, just so you know, Tom's about to retire." And then he's the one that leaked it. And that's what happened.
They got into a fight, and she was like, "Oh, you're done. I'm ruining your career."
Yep.
Dang. I personally don't think he will come back. I feel like he has nothing left to prove. And he
I just think he
old.
wants to play still. That's the thing, though.
Maybe he'll go to the XFL.
Sure, why not?
I don't know.
I kind of get the vibes that he, in the beginning of this season, had all intentions of this not being his last season.
I agree.
And then towards the end, whatever transpired between him, Bruce Arians, and the Tampa Bay organization, maybe he didn't like the way that it went. It's just I don't need to do this. If it's not going the way I want it to, what's the point?
That's what was weird about it is because it kind of blew up at the end there. Mm-hmm. The whole Antonio Brown situation, and again, Tom Brady just retiring out of nowhere and leaving. And again, who knows? Chris Godwin's a free agent now. Who knows if he's going to come back? The Buccaneers can be a completely different team.
This was also the most frustrated we've seen Brady. He was breaking tablets and screaming at at people. He said
Oh, yeah.
"f you" to a coach, didn't he?
Oh yeah,
Like,
well, to
I
the
mean,
Saints coach, yeah.
Like I don't know. He might have just been like, "This is too much," and like he said, "I don't have to deal with this anymore. I've done what I've done. I don't need."
Yeah. If you're not having fun, don't
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't do it. But again, this leaves a bunch of questions. Is Tom Brady going to come back?
Yep, to the 49ers.
Was Antonio Brown correct?
Wow.
Is Aaron Rodgers going to say no to the Buccaneers now based on what's going on with Bruce Arians?
Yeah.
He ain't going there anyway.
Discount double check.
In the
Let
words
us-
of Tom Brady, if I ain't having fun, I'm done.
Did he say that?
Good day.
Did he?
He did say that.
Oh.